Hello, welcome to CSE Sports. I'm your host, Jay Howard, and I want to talk about the San Antonio Spurs and the Memphis Grizzlies. And the question is, what's wrong with the Memphis Grizzlies? I got to give you some keys. I got to drop the keys on what the Memphis Grizzlies can possibly do to help Zach Randolph get his mojo back and to possibly win some games to San Antonio. Well, we all know that San Antonio, from my prediction early, and I took the Spurs in 5, and I told you that the three-point shooting from Danny Green and the San Antonio Spurs was going to be the X factor. I'm looking like a genius right now, but it's not over. What the Memphis Grizzlies are going to have to do to get back in this series, they're going to have to pull the San Antonio Spurs away from the basket defensively, and they're going to have to let Zach Randolph establish himself early in the game. What I mean by that is that they only have like 2 or 3 guys that can shoot threes decently. They're not lights out guys like Danny Green and the other guys on Memphis. You got Poindexter and you got Mike Conley, and Jared Bayless is suspect as hell with the 3-point shot. But those are the only 3 guys that really take 3-point shots other than Tayshaun, but he's not getting time like he used to. Memphis is going to have to get Poindexter in the game and get him touches early. So one of those guys, especially Kawhi Leonard, who's phenomenal on the double team on Zach Randolph, they're going to have to pull that man away from the paint in that double team by having Poindexter post out in the outer perimeter where he can get his shot. You know what I mean? When he's posted up out there waiting on that shot, Kawhi has to defend it because he will hit a wide open shot. And the minute Kawhi moves, that's when Zach posts up on Tim Duncan. They're going to have to find a way to make the Spurs respect their outer perimeter game. They're going to have to shoot threes early, and Zach is going to have to post early. The Memphis Grizzlies, it's a gamble when you shoot threes because Lionel Hollins don't live by that accord. He's not a guy that likes to jack up shots, especially suspect shots. He likes that high percentage scoring. He likes to score close to the basket. He likes the mid-range game. He loves his bigs to score down low. So he's not a guy that loves to go out there and just shoot threes and jack up threes. That's not Lionel Hollins at all. But he's going to have to do that to have that one-on-one matchup with either Splitter on Zach Randolph or Tim Duncan on Zach Randolph, and Mark being free. You can do 4-5 screen and roll also when you get that going. So that's what they're going to have to do. They're going to have to establish that three-point shot and establish Zach at the same time. When they pull Kawhi Leonard away, because he is the X factor on the double team. He is the guy that's staying in the hip pocket of Zach Randolph and Mark Gasol or whoever comes down low. And that's why the Memphis Grizzlies cannot do anything to San Antonio Spurs offensively, because they can't shoot any threes and they can't even get Zach posted up to draw the fouls to make the game stay close. When Zach is scoring, you can stay close with the Spurs, but he's not been able to do that because they can't knock down the 3-ball. It's almost like you can use the football analogy with running and passing, how synonymous it runs together. That's the same problem with the Memphis Grizzlies. On the flip side, San Antonio is shooting the ball. They're going to take Tony Allen away from the double down low. That's why Tim Duncan is having a decent game, and Splitter, because Tony Allen is phenomenal with the double team in the paint with stripping the ball away once a player posts up. But Tony has to go out and stick Gary Neal. He has to run in the face of Danny Green, and in doing that, Tony is not effective inside the paint anymore because he's not down there anymore. That's basketball 1-on-1. I'm your boy, Jay Howard. Let me know what the Memphis Grizzlies can do to get back in this series. Peace from CSE Sports, and I'm out.